Hey guys, my name is Dean. Welcome to ManFlow Yoga. You are about to watch a full-length workout from my online members area here free on YouTube, so you can check it out and see if it's a good fit for you. I encourage you to check out some of the links in the description if you want to learn more about ManFlow Yoga, or if you want to get started with a free beginners program. I have a 7-day intro, which is free, no credit card required, and it's an awesome way to get started in just about 15 minutes per day. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. We put out tons of workouts and content every week, and I hope you enjoy this workout. Be sure to like it. Hey guys, it's Dean. Welcome to ManFlow Yoga. This is the Clark, and this workout is named after someone that I work with 3 times a week. This workout is a 25-30-minute workout focused on strength, mobility, and helping to counter the negative effects of being in a seated position. We're going to have an optional self-myofascial release with a lacrosse ball at the very beginning of the workout, and then we're going to go into totally yoga bodyweight exercise. So let's get started. If you have a lacrosse ball, I'm just going to have you work on the bottoms, on the soles of your feet, just for the next minute on both feet, so 1 minute each side. And if you don't have a lacrosse ball with you, just skip ahead 2 minutes and it'll still be an awesome workout. So if you've done this before, your goal is to put as much weight as you can on the sole of the foot and just kind of sinking your weight into it and exploring the bottom of your foot. You don't want to go to the toes. You don't want to go directly on the heel. It's the fascia between the heel and the toes. So we're just working on finding any abnormalities or any tightness, or if it's all tight, then working on all of that, and just helping to break up that tissue, and that's going to help stretch the back side of your body. So that tissue on the bottom of your foot is connected to the entire back side of your body. This is going to help make your hamstrings, your calves, and your back more relaxed and more flexible. And then when you finish with that, go ahead and switch feet, go to the other one. And again, we're just going to sink into it. Just kind of rolling, focusing on whatever is tight or whatever area is angry, and just sinking your weight into it and moving really slowly. So I'm not moving up and down on it really quickly. I'm just moving and exploring and going slow. Might hear a couple cracks in your ankles as you're doing this. That's totally fine. And again, just exploring your foot. So about 1 minute here as well. And as I mentioned, this is helping with the entire back side of your body. So it's going to make your forward folds deeper. It's going to help you. It's going to help your down dogs be deeper, be better. And it's just going to help you stretch a little bit more than if you didn't use this at all. Last little bit, see if you can find something else. And just really sink into it. And then kick that aside. And we're going to start with a balance. So let's start on your right foot. Stand up nice and tall. Bring your left knee up to hip level. Turn your palms to face forward. Press the top of your head toward the ceiling. And this is kind of like a one-legged mountain pose. So I want you to start breathing in and out of the nose. Exhaling through the nose. Tightening your abs, squeezing your glutes as you exhale. Exhaling to release the shoulders. All right, and then switch sides. Plant your left foot. Bring your right knee up to hip level. Press down hard through your left foot. Press the top of your head toward the ceiling. Stand up as tall as you can. Ribs draw in, shoulders relaxed. And just breathing slow and controlled in and out of your nose. Ribs draw in. Stay nice and tall. Top of the head pressing up. Pressing down through your left heel, squeezing your glute. 10 more seconds. All right, good. And then release. Take it down to the ground, onto your back. We're going to get your core and your back warmed up now. So lie onto your back. Bring your knees over your hips. Press your hands into your thighs as hard as you can. Just 30 seconds here. Lower back is pressing toward the ground. You want to pretend like you're squeezing something between your thighs at the same time. So we're turning on the inner thighs, turning on your core and your hip flexors. Just getting those muscles that are inactive during the day, turning those muscles on. Ten more seconds. And then release. Bring your arms straight out to the sides, and we're going to do some reclined twists side to side. So inhaling to the outside. Exhaling, squeezing your abs to bring it back to the middle. Inhaling to the left. Exhaling, squeezing your abs to bring it back to the middle, and then just do 5 of these both sides. So this is helping to open up your lower back and your spine. We're also strengthening the core muscles involved in rotation. Try to keep your shoulders flat on the ground. Don't let your knees go all the way to the side, so just letting them kind of hover off the ground. And then again, using your core strength to squeeze your legs back to the middle. And you want to make this last about 4 or 5 seconds per section. So 4 or 5 seconds to the outside, and then 4 or 5 seconds back to the middle. Last one each side. Last one. All right. Keep your knees, keep your arms where they are, and then squeeze your knees toward your shoulders. Press your lower back toward the ground. Really tighten your abs. Squeeze your lower abdominal area, so from the base of your spine all the way up through your belly button. And then bring your legs straight out in front of you. Drive your heels forward. Squeeze your legs together. Reach your toes back toward your shins. And then squeeze your knees toward your shoulders and exhale. Inhale your legs back out. Straighten the legs. Squeeze the legs together. And then exhale. Squeeze your knees back toward your shoulders. So doing some reverse crunches. Inhale back out. Exhale to the middle. Squeeze back. Last one. Make your body as long as you can. And then exhale, squeeze your knees back toward your shoulders. All right, plant your feet in front of your butt. We're going to go up into a bridge from here. Pressing down through your feet, squeezing your thighs toward one another, tightening your glutes, squeezing your inner thighs toward one another, engaging your lower abdomen, engaging that lower abdominal area from the base of your spine all the way to the belly button, making sure that you're not just lifting with your back, but using your core and using your hips and your thighs here, pressing down through the big toes, pressing down through the heels. Arms are relaxed along your sides, and just breathing slow and controlled, focusing on that muscle engagement. Also getting a stretch through the hips here. Shouldn't feel any pinching in the lower back. If you do, bring your hips down a little bit lower and focus on the muscle engagement in the hips and in the core. 15 seconds. All right, 1 foot, so just bring your right leg straight out. Squeeze your left hip in and up and hold that for about 15 seconds. Try to keep your hips level, driving the right heel forward, keeping your hips up. Press down hard through your left foot, get a little bit higher. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Plant your right foot. Keep your hips the same. Bring your left leg straight out. Squeeze the right hip in, and then lift it up. Press down hard through your right foot. And again, just about 15 seconds here as well. 10 left. Just focusing on getting that right glute active. All right, plant your left foot. Bring it down. And then bring your knees in toward your chest. Get a little stretch for your back, just kind of rolling from side to side. And then flip over. We're going to move into a child's pose from here. So, child's pose, knees are wide, big toes touch, arms are out in front of you. We're going to do this actively though, so feel your core engage, squeeze your butt, arms are out in front, shoulder width, forehead relaxed on the ground. Squeeze your arms up, almost like you're lifting your arms away from the ground to properly engage your shoulders. So try to lift your arms away from the ground here. You won't be able to get your arms off the ground, but that's the kind of engagement we want to have here. So you want to feel the upper back working, shoulders stretching, ribs drawn in, abs tight. So we should be feeling some release through the spine now, maybe through the mid and the lower back. Forehead is relaxed, shoulder stretching as well. Maybe some stretching in the groin. Last 10 seconds. One more breath. All right, come up and into cat-cow. So 5 rounds of cat-cow, hands under your shoulders, knees under hips. Arching your back as you inhale. Rounding your back as you exhale, keeping the abs tight and your legs squeezing toward one another the whole time. Go ahead and do this on your own pace. We want to try and make at least 5 or 6 second inhales and 5 or 6 second exhales. Biceps wrap forward, so you're engaging your upper body and your arms properly. And again, keeping your abs tight the whole time here. And if you spend a lot of time sitting, focus more on the arch and making length through your upper back and through your neck than on the rounding. It's easy to round if you spend a lot of time sitting. Much harder to extend your spine or back bend. One more here. And release, exhale. All right, quick bird dog. So from tabletop, keep your spine neutral, bring your left arm straight out, bring your right leg straight back. Squeeze your right hand toward your left knee. Breathe in and out of the nose. Straight line from your heel to your extended arm. If you want, you can also turn your left palm to face up and squeeze the arm up higher to engage your upper back and your shoulder. 10 seconds. Just like a plank here, just with this added arm lifted and the leg up. And then go ahead and relax that down. Switching sides, bring your right arm straight out, kick your left leg straight back, keep the hips level. Again, squeeze your right arm up toward the ceiling, turn the palm to face up, feel your shoulder stretch and your upper back engage. Drive your left heel back. Squeeze your right knee toward your left hand, left bicep faces forward, and breathe in and out of your nose. 15 seconds. And then go ahead and release. All right, from here, let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to move into a chair pose. Toes touch, heels an inch apart. Sit your butt down, press your butt back, squeeze the thighs together. Draw the ribs in, and then bring your arms up. So working on putting all of that together. This is our first full body movement of the day. So we've got glutes engaged, squeezing the legs toward one another, getting your core active, squeezing your arms up, getting your upper back active, and looking straight forward and slightly down to keep your neck in line with the rest of your spine. Sit down a little bit lower, last 10 seconds. And then stand up. From here, standing side stretch, toes touch, heels an inch apart, bring your arms up, press your palms together. So again, palms pressing together here. Press your hips toward the left, bring your hips toward the right. Breathe in and out of the nose. Hips toward the left a little bit more, get nice and tall. Keep pressing the palms together, last 10 seconds. Bring it back to the middle, switch sides. Exhale, hips to the right, arms and shoulders to the left. Feeling a stretch through the right side of your body, feeling engagement through your upper back, also feeling stretching through your shoulders. So stretching kind of right around stretching right around the armpit areas, and then engagement through your upper back and your shoulders. 10 more seconds. Get a little bit taller. See if you can get a little bit more depth in your bend. And then come back to the middle. Standing back bend. Press down through your heels. Press your arms together still. Reach back and up. Lift your chest. Lift your sternum. Look straight up. Maybe even look back a little bit. So we're getting into a nice back bend here. Think bending from the mid-back up. So not from your lower back, but going up like you're lifting your back over something and then bending back further. Keep your abs tight, protect your spine. 10 seconds here. See if you can straighten your arms, get a little bit more for the last 10 seconds. 5 seconds left, squeeze your arms back even more. Use your upper back, squeeze your core, and then release your hands. All right, from here, take it into a high lunge. Right foot forward, left foot back. Press down through your right heel. Bring your arms up overhead. And let's go to goalpost arms to change it up a little bit here. So elbows at shoulder level, elbows bent 90 degrees. Pushing down through your right hip, feeling that right glute activate, squeezing your left thigh, keeping the ribs pulling in toward one another and your abs tight. Just about 30 seconds here. Work on sinking deeper into the lunge. Last 10 seconds. All right, from here into airplane, arms along your sides. Press down through your right foot. Keep your hips squared forward. Reach your toes back. Tighten your right glute. Feel that stretch through your right hamstring. Pull your body forward. Keep your body long. Focus on a single non-moving point in front of you. Keep your neck neutral with the rest of your spine. And just hold this for about 10 more seconds. Keep both legs active. You can move your arms as need be, but try to keep your abs tight. That will help you balance here. And then go ahead and come back to standing. Switch sides. Step your right foot back into a high lunge, knee over your ankle and your front foot. Push down through your left heel. Squeeze your right thigh. Draw your ribs in. And again, arms coming into goalpost arms here. Elbows pressing out, chin pulling toward your throat, squeezing the right thigh. So if you squeeze your right glute, that's going to help pull open your right hip flexor. So again, we want to open up the hips. We want to counter that seated position. And try to get your upper back active here. So squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep the ribs drawn in, opening up with the muscles, the strength of your upper back, not just arching your back here. And then from here, airplane, arms along your sides. Keep your hips squared forward. Push down through your left foot. Reach your toes back. Try to make a straight line from your toes to your head. Arms are along your sides. Abs tight. Feeling a stretch through your hamstring. And really externally rotating that left hip so your hips are squared forward. Just about 10 more seconds here. So really opening up the hamstrings, but also building core strength, balance, and hip strength. And then go ahead and plant the right foot back to standing. All right, go ahead and take it down to a plank from here. Hands under your shoulders, belly button up. And about a 30-second plank here. Straight line from your heels to your head, pressing the heels back, lifting your heart up. And then go ahead and release all the way down. Take it into a cobra. Press the tops of your feet into the ground, maybe extending back one leg at a time to get length. Push the toes down. Squeeze your abs, lift your chest. And now lift your upper arms toward the ceiling. So really open up the chest. Lift your triceps and your biceps up. Squeeze your elbows back. Lift your chin. Press the top of your head away from your shoulders. Ten more seconds here. Really squeeze the thighs. Keep the abs tight. Remember, length and then height. And then release down. From here, take it into a down dog. Index fingers face forward. Fingers spread wide. Weight in your upper back. Feet about 6 inches apart. Squeeze the tops of your thighs toward your abs. Press down hard through your hands. Draw the ribs in. And our goal here is to make a pyramid shape with the body. Biceps wrap forward. Triceps squeeze in. And think of down dog as a strength position. So yeah, you're going to stretch your calves. You're definitely going to stretch your hamstrings here, but think of squeezing your tops of your thighs toward your abs, engaging your quadriceps, engaging the hip flexors, engaging your core, and also engaging your upper back. So just like in child's pose where you're squeezing your arms away from the ground, and in any pose where we had our arms overhead, try to get the upper back active here. 20 more seconds. And from here, take it up into a deep squat. So toes face straight forward, feet shoulder width. Sit your butt down. Drive your knees out. Lift your chest up. Arms out in front of you. Pressing down hard through the heels. Leaning back. Staying nice and tall. Full body engagement here. So we've got our core working. We definitely got our hips and the glutes working. Ankles are working. Leaning back as far as you can for the last 10 seconds. Really lean back. Maybe like you feel like you're going to fall over. 5 seconds left. See if you can lean back a little bit more. 3, 2, 1. Stand up all the way. Drive the hips forward. Last bit, little bit back bend here. Reach your arms up. 10 seconds. Press down through your feet. Open up your chest. Engage the upper back. Get a little taller. 3, 2, 1, and then release. From here, take it back into a lizard, starting the cool down process. Big step back with your left foot. Release the left knee down. Bring your hands inside your right foot. Bring your right foot to the outside. Keep your chest upright. If you feel like you're rounding your back here, you're more than welcome to bring your hands to your right thigh. That should help you get a better stretch through your left hip. Use your exhale to sink deeper. Use your inhale to get a little bit of length, a little bit of lift. And again, exhaling to sink deeper and tighten your core to help you get there. Last 15 seconds here. All right, and then switch sides. So now left foot is up and to the outside, hands inside your left foot. Crawl your right leg back. Release the right knee down. Pull your chest upright. And again, if you want, this might be easier to put your hands on top of your left thigh here. You can also, if you have a block, you can use a block here to put kind of just in front of your hips and help you get a little more lift there. And again, we're here for about 30 seconds. Just opening up your hips. Use your exhale to sink deeper. You can also try to squeeze your right glute in this position. That's going to help pull open your hip flexor. So as you engage one side of the body, the opposite side of the body stretches. All right, and then release and go ahead and take it into a pigeon. So right knee to right hand, right foot across the body, inner right thigh facing up, crawl your left leg back. Try to keep your hips centered and squared forward. You can use your hands in front of your right leg to help keep yourself upright at first. Make sure that you're getting that stretch through the outer right hip, through the glute. Maybe a little bit through the thigh as well. And remember, breathe deeply here. Use your exhale to relax into it. You can also push down through the top of the left foot and squeeze your left leg in toward the middle. That's going to help with actually a better stretch through the hip. And go for about 20 more seconds here. That's 2 breaths. All right, and then we're going to flip and switch. So back to tabletop, left knee toward your left hand, left foot across the body. Crawl your right leg to the back. Press the top of your right foot into the ground. Again, try to get the outer left thigh facing down. Use your hands in front of your left leg to get squared. Make sure you're right in the middle. Hips are facing straight forward. And you can even try and squeeze your left glute here to get a little bit of a better stretch. Again, we're also going to hug that right leg in toward the middle, so you should see your ankle line up with your middle toe. It shouldn't be out to the side, but if you're really squeezing that leg in toward the middle, you'll see that that foot is straight. And using your exhale to sink deeper into this. Take your hands all the way down if you want. You've got one more breath here. All right, and then go ahead and roll out. So that was it. That was the Clark. Again, full body workout. We worked on strength, mobility, countering a seated position, worked on stretching the muscles that attach to your back to help reduce back pain from just being sedentary, being inactive. So do this over time, and this will help with chronic back pain. It's also going to help build muscle, build mobility, build functional strength. Really simple workout. You can use it anytime. Again, very minimal equipment, if any, required. So that's it. If you're watching this from the members area, thanks for being part of the members area. Make sure to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of the workout. And if you're watching this from outside the members area, like it, share it. Let me know what you thought either way. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for being part of the workout, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that workout. Hope you learned something new. Try to make these workouts very helpful in terms of technique, in terms of learning how to properly engage muscles and build strength with yoga. If you're looking for more workouts, I encourage you to check out the rest of the videos on this YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure I have over 1,000. And if you want more, if you're looking for an organized program to get started, I highly recommend checking out the Manflow Yoga members area. It's just $1 to get started with a 7-day trial. So thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to like this video if you liked any of it. It's really helpful, and I hope to see you on future videos.